Yeah, it's
Oh,
red
okay.
box
It's
around it.
okay. Did you hit record on the audio?
It's there.
Your turn. No, with your hands.
No.
Do it with your hands, dude.
Fuck no. Fucking weirdo.
What's up, you fucking idiot?
What's up, bitch?
No, it's blowing out my ears. So we're trying to fix the audio for the podcast because it's either our interface situation or it's where our things in a super old building. So we get interference by probably old copper wiring and shit, just crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But either way, like we have a fucking high pass filter on, so every once in a while when someone raises their voice, it breaks the high pass filter and it's just fucking hotter and shit.
Yeah.
But it sounds good on your guys' end. That's all that matters. We'll fucking fight through it. We'll go without fucking headphones if we have to.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Anyway.
What's that, dude?
Yeah. We're here. Congratulations to Brandon.
Yeah, dude.
If you guys listen to our podcast 2
They
episodes
clap
ago,
it off to the side.
a little background. Listen to our podcast 2 episodes ago. We had Brandon Conley from Here on, and he just won his BKFC debut.
So sick, dude.
Fucking
there was like no doubt. As soon as I seen it, the difference in how they were acting I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be easy.
I think he was already in his head whenever they went up the fucking weight.
I think so too.
It was already there.
Yeah.
It's
he cleaned up pretty fucking nicely.
Yeah.
He did.
It was a little later than I thought. He said 2 rounds or less. Ended up going to the 3rd round. I thought it was gonna be the 1st round.
Yeah.
But it took him a little bit. We're gonna show the video.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have any audio to it if you're just listening.
Cody will commentate with his fucking genius ass goddamn. So anyway, so what he does is he winds his fist up like a cartoon from the 50s, and he says "kapow."
Jesus.
It's like, hey man, shut up.
Can you imagine how annoying that would be for like a whole fight night?
Yeah. So anyway, the fucking
Oh, dude, fuck that.
If you fucking like,
Nick, it's all the way up to like 30 something minutes. I
if
think.
he like, if you're like commentating, but it's just like, "Oy.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that looks like it hurt."
Well, it wouldn't be successful because people just turn it off.
Yeah. Oh.
Turn it off right away.
And then he winds it up. Whoa. People are just like, oh man.
I don't even like you doing that right now. I'm about to quit.
I can't fuck. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing it then for sure.
Fucking quit.
Give me back my bullets, dude.
So we're gonna play the video real quick. Well, not even real quick because it goes 3 rounds. But Brandon fucking did work, and the dude just didn't seem like he belonged.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play it because we are in the beginning of it. So, when he first walks out. Oh damn it! Fucking ads. We're giving
StarCraft.
We're giving other people free ad space.
Yeah.
You can probably fast forward.
The motorcycle.
Go roll on up to whenever they go right there. Actually, no further because I forgot that guy walked out second. Right there. So whenever they announce him, we're right there, baby. Our logo right behind of him. We went to Sturgis.
We were there, dude. That's us right there.
It's our heads.
No, that's him. That's him too.
So yeah, we were on the banner for if you guys are listening. We were on the Bannel. Not to be confused with the band, the Bannel. Yeah, this guy just looks like somebody who fights at fucking Eckerd's.
Yeah.
DJ Tice. DJ Tice.
Sure, he's a nice guy, but
maybe. Maybe.
he looks like you, dude.
I mean, he does.
He looks like you.
He looks like my brother. I made a comment whenever we were watching it about how I didn't know. I forgot that I was fighting him.
You're fighting him. You just fuck.
So he comes out and just like instantly goes into this awkward stance of like, it's not quite. I'm sure everybody who's listening that even gives a shit about this, dude, that body shot had to suck right off the rip, knows something about.
It's like a weird hood thing.
It's
like he's like
maybe, but it's also a little bit of Tyson, where Tyson would get real fucking low.
Oh yeah, like he's been watching too much TV.
But he's, instead of being like Tyson would go straight down, he's at an angle.
Yeah, it's super weird.
And it's like, I mean, obviously
his back will fucking hurt.
I don't want to say he obviously didn't want to get hit, because nobody wants to get fucking hit. In bare knuckle, you can't take punches.
Yeah.
but he obviously wasn't risking any of it.
Right.
And he does this the whole fight. It's just down and back, down and back, down and back.
Maybe that was his strategy because he's like, fuck, I gotta be evasive as humanly possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it definitely is, but at the same time, it's not
efficient.
It's not. It's
for
not.
especially being on the offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's also just not evasive because whenever Brandon starts to realize in the second round that all he has to do is touch him with that uppercut, like anybody, if you really wanted to be evasive, you wouldn't do the same angle.
Yeah.
That one definitely fucking hurt him there.
Yeah.
So I don't think he hits. Actually, he made contact maybe once with Brandon.
I wonder how that guy
round.
got picked. The other guy.
He has already fought twice in BKFC.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Did he win those?
He's 1-1, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, 1 and 2 now, right?
Yeah. So a couple little exchanges there. He really doesn't hit Brandon really at all the whole round. We're 10 seconds left here. That one.
Oh, dude, if he would have gone with that, it would have been done on that.
That would have been over. Brandon's got to be careful with that little leap in hook, though. I go back to the corner, like 30 seconds. You can skip about 30 seconds if you want.
Getting back to the corner.
Back right into the corner. And now we'll back from the wed corner. So going in the second round, of course, he pushed him up against this right here, and I think that was just going to be his game plan eventually. I think he thought that he was going to wear him like that.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he thought that Brandon would wear out. But this guy gassed. I mean, Brandon's not going to gas.
Yeah, he's not going to gas out.
Not here with this guy.
No.
That right there. That was the end of it all. Like it was,
especially when you get that first hit. It kind of like shakes the foundation. Where it's like, all right, now that the way he looks, he's like, all right, well that actually sucked. Like like that sucked. On a personal level, like fuck, like beyond the fight, where it's just like. And like that, and just immediately
that one fucking hurt bad too. He leans back down because he couldn't quite get back up. So Brandon has now found his range, found his spot.
You're right.
Knows what he's gonna fucking do. And at no time through this whole fight does Brandon even hit him as hard as like he can hit. Everything that he connects him with and drops him, it's not as hard as Brandon can hit.
Right.
Like. That's where what I was talking about. So that was a quick uppercut, uppercut that touched him and put him down. So when it's like, well, now I know that all I have to do is just sneak one in and hit you, and you're going to go down. All I have to do is touch you. So that's another 8 counts. The third knockdown. 30 seconds left. Touch. He goes in. And now he's starting to lose even his form because he's been touched so much.
Right.
It's a nice little step jab. And Brandon, like, there's somebody in the comments that's talking shit about Brandon. Boom. That one I thought was going to be it. I thought that was it. That's the fourth knockdown, and he doesn't look like he wants to even be there anymore.
Yeah.
He looks so gone. But there's a guy in the comments is talking about how, like, that Brandon Conley guy, man, as soon as he fights somebody who can actually fight, he's going to be, face down because he has no defense and something. Brandon realized he didn't need to fucking have his hands up.
What I don't understand is like, you're just a guy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You watched him win. You watched him.
Exactly.
Okay, how about this though? That dude that he's fighting is doing nothing but defense.
Yeah.
So
for sure,
and he's the one that got knocked down over and over again. I'm not saying defense isn't important, but the situation is different per fight.
It's YouTube commenters.
Yeah,
dude, there's people that get on and talk about fucking John Jones sucks.
Yeah,
he's never been beat.
Yeah,
so
he's like arguably the greatest of all time, like on paper, technically. Like
so it's just somebody that's getting on talking that shit. But like, no, Brandon really didn't keep his hands up.
There's no way that was even remotely close to being like just okay. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Brandon's not worried about it. Whenever he goes in there and fights somebody who's going to have some devastating shit, then he's going to fucking fight differently.
Yeah.
You don't fight the same fight every time.
Right.
It's like right here. Brandon's hands right at his waist the whole time.
As if obviously Brandon knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
And obviously Brandon does his when he to do the his defensive fucking shit. You know what I mean? When he's on like defense, you could see it because he's on it.
Yeah.
He's doing it. Sometimes he's on, sometimes he's not doing it the way that he was doing it whenever he thought that he needed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's laughing at him right there.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He gets ready to stop here in a second. Yeah, that dude headbutted him. Yeah, Brandon's not going to fucking care right here because we're in the third round. He hasn't fucking even threatened him. But yeah, there's people that are coming and they don't realize that Brandon's fought his whole fucking life and can see everything coming. And not saying that somebody can't knock him out.
No, I get that. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying though. Like
when he ends it here, that dude is he's still fucked from a punch a couple seconds ago.
He's done with it. You can tell he's just kind of fighting for his life.
Oh, dude.
Not good. Like,
it hurts him bad there. And then he's in such rough shape. And that was it.
Yeah.
That's fucking it. Hey, he's just
yeah.
He
like legit done. He gave up.
I don't think he could get up right then if he wanted to.
Like,
but yeah, he spit his
you know
his
what I mean?
mouth
I
guard
think
out.
mentally, I'm talking about he was done with it. Like,
Yeah.
I think he was going to let them count him out, but I think that was his way of being like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like, I can't.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So there was a I'll pull this up here. There was a write-up from, I think it was BKFC. I think that maybe I can't remember who posted it. I'm going to pull it up and read it. Yeah, you can shut that off, Nick. I think it had to be after the fight. From BKFC.com. Brandon Conley's heavy hands are heaven sent. Heavy hands are heaven sent. Jesus Christ. What a terrible thing. Brandon Conley's heavy hands are heaven sent by the BKFC staff. The Chillicothe, Ohio product worked tirelessly to set world records as a powerlifter, but he was born with dynamite in his hands. I think my power is just a God-given gift, Conley says with a smile. People say it comes from powerlifting and being such a strong guy, but I remember I was knocking out full-grown adults when I was just 13 years old, doing amateur boxing with big gloves and headgear. Conley's explosive hands were on full display in his squared circle debut at BKFC 63 on Saturday when he sent DJ Tice Jr. to the canvas 5 times en route to a third-round knockout victory in Sturgis, South Dakota.
I'm actually, before you finish that, I'm actually glad that it wasn't just one clean knockout.
Yeah.
He knocked the guy down 5 fucking times.
Yeah.
5 times in three rounds.
Yep. I think I have the heaviest hands at 185 or 205, he says. Whoever I hit is either going down or going unconscious. Conley hasn't decided if he'd like to stay at 205 or move down to the 185 weight class. Motherfucker at 185.
Oh, he'd be lethal.
Because he still has some...
Yeah.
He has some... I don't want to say fat because he's not.
No, I know what you mean, though.
But he has some body weight that he can
Yeah.
cut there. He's not totally lean. Regardless, he has big goals for his BKFC career. Big goals.
He's got big goals.
I'm going to be the champion here, he says. It's just a matter of time, just a matter of how long it takes for me to get a shot at the belt. But I'm just going to keep knocking people out until I can't be denied. And that's what if you guys listen to the podcast that we had with him, he said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to be the fucking champion there.
It's going to be sick.
I can't wait.
We'll have to have him on soon. Maybe next week or something.
Yeah, I want him to talk about the whole experience and all of it. Like, see if he got to talk to Connor.
Connell was in my corner the whole time. Connell was in my corner the whole time.
Connell, there was
So something about me having defense.
he goes
He was,
back
he was
talking
on
like
YouTube. Conor McGregor was one that was on YouTube.
He's talking shit.
He never got defense.
It's fucking dumb.
Him and that fucking little woman.
That little
woman.
That little woman's looking up the whole time.
That's what we need to find. Send that. We need to play that.
Oh, no.
You sent it to me to text.
I think. Connor showed up to, obviously, so Connor is a co-owner. Connor McGregor, if you guys didn't put that together, is a co-owner of BKFC. And he showed up to Sturgis because that's where it was.
That Sturgis wearing a fucking leather fucking.
You see his security guards in the background? They were all dressed up like Sturgis people, but you could see their little fucking earpieces.
That's sick.
Which one was it?
Connell.
There it is. Connor was Connor was spotted posted up with a shorty.
Shorty, like a real shorty.
Oh.
A real shorty.
Will it let me? It's a Facebook. Yep.
It's a Facebook. What are you fucking?
I didn't finish
57?
I didn't finish my statement.
It's
stupid.
on the FaceTube.
I fucking hate this.
Do you got YouTubes? Yeah.
Look at this shit. And he's just looking. He's looking past her the
dude.
whole time.
She's
trying so hard.
Yeah.
She's grinding up, trying to, and he just like,
sidesteps her and she
Yeah.
just, dude. Was she tapping on him?
yeah. And he just ignored her the whole time. Look at her. She reminds me of that Vine video like
man.
fucking 12 years ago of the little kid who walks up to the girl.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dancing,
Yeah.
but he's just like staring her straight in the
Yeah,
eye.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
dancing. That's what she reminded me of.
I need to start. I've been seeing a lot of. Is it Plex? Is that what it's called? The fucking. What is it? That is. It might not, I mean, I don't even know what Plex. Maybe not Plex. Plex is something else. I
What
think.
is Plex?
But it's I think that's the app that I have to have for work for like payment for like my.
I think
for-
there's like a free movie app called Plex.
That could be it too. That could be what that is. What I'm thinking of is it's like it was some viral hit or some like viral thing, and it was a pyramid scheme, but it was for like young entrepreneurs type thing.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of people, and like they would get together and pay all this money to go to these conventions, and they would be like, in this, it's like everything you'd see, like, okay, team, here's what we're gonna do. You got to put the goal. The goal is the key. You know that kind of thing.
It's the thing that's been happening, for the past 35 year type shit.
But it was never like anything. Like, you're not telling me anything.
There's no substance. You're making that guy rich by fucking listening to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what I was getting at. What was I bringing up again?
I don't know, something about guys saying no. I don't know. I was saying about like, hey, we were talking about the troglodytes.
I forgot what I was going with. It had something to do with that. Anyway, yeah, don't do that. What the fuck? I don't remember. I don't know. Where was I going? What were we talking about? Oh my God.
Say your ABCs. Did you have a stroke?
I think I did. 'Cause I legitimately I don't remember. I have no clue. I don't know where we're
I
going.
think you were trying to do some sort of comparison.
To what was it we're comparing?
Young people going to a fucking convention with also we were talking about.
Man, I had something. I had it. I really have no fucking clue.
I don't know.
It was a good setup because I was getting into something.
It's gone.
Don't pyramid
all I can think
schemes, I
about-
guess. I don't know.
It's actually
what it
just a big
was.
pyramid scheme.
I am currently in a pyramid scheme, I think.
Yeah, probably.
That's what the issue is.
Are there aliens there?
Yeah, shut
Pyramids?
me up. Shut me down. I was legit getting somewhere with it because I was like tying it into what we were talking about. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I have no clue.
That's crazy.
I
Your brain
blanked
just
out,
shut
dude.
off.
Oh, I shut down.
That's wild.
Anyway, we got some fucking.
Okay, so aliens.
I don't know, dude.
Let's go with the other one first, Nick. Let's go with this one because if you'll remember fucking a year ago,
Yeah.
the Miami Mall aliens that kind of came and went. People talked about it not being fucking real. You know, they talked about they said the one guy that spoke on it, he just made it all up.
Yeah.
There was never any video that came out of it other than like sometimes you could see some shadow or something in the background. Cops said it was a big fight and there was proof of a fight. And
But
all
there was
this
no
other shit.
video, right?
There's video of a fight, but they can't really.
They didn't need fucking 50 fucking cop cars for a fight.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Chillicothe. Speaking of, I got a funny story about something happened last night at work. You want me to tell you real quick before we get into this? It's a couple.
Every new subject we get on, you just start a real
Dude, my brain is hurting.
a side quest every
My
time.
brain is hurting right
you
now.
need Adderall.
Yeah, I do. What was I? It's the two stories real quick before we get into aliens because so we're going through the teen pass thing. I work at a fucking gym. Walmart of gyms is what we like to call it. I forgot to tell you about this. You're gonna like this. So right now we're doing like a teen pass. We're like kids that are like between 13 and 19 get in free for the summer. It's like a teen program that they do every year. And we get a lot of wild kids. Like, it's never really kids that are like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this to get in shape. It's 9-year-olds that are lying about their age that are showing up that with Taco Bell cups and shit.
Yeah,
they were fucking just running the streets.
Yeah, probably in that fucking neighborhood behind there.
It's 100% what they are. Yeah.
Yep.
Because they all have the exact same birthday. That's one of the things. They all have the same fucking birthday.
Come on, man. When I was 9, I was smarter than that.
Yeah. They all have the same birthday, but we can't do nothing about it because technically it's signed by a guardian. Anyway, teenagers came in, and dude, this is where it's like, I'm getting to the age where, and I hate it, dude, because I know what it comes to the territory. I fucking hate teenagers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hate it because I never wanted to be that guy that's just like, shut up.
You're a bitter old man now.
Yeah. So anyway, this is where I'm getting at, and you'll know exactly the type of person that I'm talking about. So 3 teenagers come in, right? 2 of them had passes, and the girl didn't have passes, or didn't have a pass, right? So she's like, they said I can sign up here, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, you could sign up here. I was like, but you know, I was like, you could attempt to sign up here, right? So she started filling out the thing, and it got to the point where she needed to know a guardian's birthday and have like the permission from the guardian, because they're all underage, so they can't, you know what I mean? And she was like, I don't know my dad's birthday. I don't know any of that stuff. And I'll go, yeah. I was like, I don't know. I was like, most people sign up at home. That way they can get all the information, because they have to have like the permission from a guardian. It's like, I think you even gets to the point where they have to sign.
Yeah, it's on them. They have to sign the thing.
They have to sign. And I go, so like, we can't really, there's nothing we can do, a bypass over that or anything, because, you know, we're held liable if something was to happen, because you are technically a child.
Yep.
And especially me working here by myself, I can't just let you go in and work out and like kind of let you just pass it. I was like, I'm sorry, but you know, until you get it signed or whatever, you can't go work out, because they were already working out. She's like, she wasn't being like mean or anything. She goes, okay. She's like, can I go talk to the guy I was with? I was like, yeah, for sure. She goes and talks to him real quick. 3 come around the corner. They're walking towards the desk. She tells the one boy that was obviously not her boyfriend, we're going to go talk real quick. We'll be back. He goes off and he continues to work out. One that had the pass, so he has everything it's out of my hands.
Yeah, he's good.
They walk out. I don't think anything of it. So I'm sitting around there, you know, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, there's like 5 cop cars in the parking lot. What the fuck is going on? They got him separated. 2 cops are talking to one. 2 cops are talking to the other one. Talking to him like this. Like they're over here and there's one over here. So one of the teenagers I was with him kind of like peeks over in the corner, and he starts to walk out, and he was like, what's going on out here? And I go, I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, there's cop cars. I don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Says something like, I'm going to talk to him real quick. He runs out there. But he was kind of like tough guy, teen kid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I already know instantly, like, okay, this is what we're dealing with here.
Yep.
He comes back in, and then he's there for a minute or whatever. They end up dispersing. Cops are gone. They're gone. The other kids, he's still there, and he leaves, goes to leave. Like, and I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I don't know. I asked him. I was like, do you know what's going on? Like, is everything all right? There's 5 cops and there's 2 teenage kids in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah. I
don't care what they were doing.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, is everything all right? Because he was like looking still. He was like, yeah, man, everything's fine. He was like, they just got an argument. So it's like, so it goes a different route. I thought it was kids doing, teenagers doing teenager shit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go a different direction totally.
So I was just
Love,
like,
not war.
Yeah, I go, like, is everything all right? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, man, how about this real quick? Yeah. How about you go ahead and get out of my fucking gym, because I am handling this. Is under my jurisdiction.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking cop here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a cop here, and I'm not trying to fucking grill you, but if he's beating the fuck out of a teenage girl.
Yeah, my business.
Yeah, it's fucking on the
you
fucking
ain't coming
gym.
back in.
Yeah, don't be fucking looking at me like mind your fucking business. Why? Because, and I'm just in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, so what, do you want me to go down the rabbit hole? What, did you watch your fucking dad beat the shit out of your fucking mom all the time? And now all of a sudden you think that's how normal people fucking act?
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of, he gave
Yeah.
that vibe where it's like,
Yeah.
no, they just already, don't worry about it kind of thing. Like, listen here, you fucking little punk bitch. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I'll fucking wreck you. Dude.
that kind of thing where it's, you know exactly the attitude where it's just
100%,
like,
yeah.
where he's like tough with it. Like,
Yeah.
so what? What are you going to do about it kind
Yeah.
of shit?
Hey, how about I'll take your fucking little free membership?
Yeah. And it's like, obviously the cops were there because there was a fucking conflict. So that's
Yeah.
just, someone called the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they got in the park, they were out to the parking lot.
People don't call the cops on. They do. Never mind.
Yeah, the people called the cops over stupid shit.
Yeah.
But the cops were talking there, and you were the one that admitted you knew what it was.
Yeah.
So one of them, you went out there and some of them told you, someone to text you, someone told
Yeah.
you. Because she didn't have her phone. The thing is, she didn't have her phone on her. That
Really?
was the reason why she couldn't. But they were apparently arguing. And I'm not saying he hit her. I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
not saying she didn't hit him.
Well, it
Because
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. Whatever the fact of the matter is, if it's happening on the fucking property,
Yeah.
and you
It
ask
is our
about
fucking business.
it's your fucking business.
Especially if I'm at work and there's 6 fucking cop cars there with their fucking lights on in the parking lot,
Yeah.
and the people from Kenworth are coming in going, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. And you want to act tough because you're a fucking tough 14-year-old kid?
Yeah.
Tough guy. Oh, fucking tough guy. Acting like, you know.
that'll come back to him.
Yeah. But I was like so annoyed. I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, you know what, man? You're probably going to end up in jail.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
Yep.
Go have fun. That mentality.
Yep.
Go have fun. That mentality.
Yeah, because you obviously don't understand
Yeah.
how the order of fucking
Yeah.
whatever
how
here.
this shit works. Yeah.
I'm behind the counter. I'm
Yeah.
running this gym right now, motherfucker.
And it's not like I was fucking nosing in business. I was like,
No.
everything all right? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, especially when you say like, oh, there was an argument.
Yeah.
There was an argument. Well, fuck, man. There's literally 5 or 6 cops out
I've
there.
been in arguments in front of cops and nothing happened.
Yeah.
So for them to fucking react
There was
like that,
pushing. There was
something
screaming.
happened.
There was something.
There was a reason.
There
for
was
sure.
a reason for 6 cops to fucking be there and have him up against a cop car talking to him.
Yeah.
Having him up against a cop car talking to him and having her overall clear on the other side.
Yeah.
Fucking
There's something there for sure.
Looking like she's
just
crying talking to cops.
There's a whole
yeah.
type of fucking person.
Yeah.
And their every fucking response to that, they probably yell at their mom and shit.
Yeah, I not going to say who, but there's been people in my life who have said stuff to me because that's how they grew up.
Yeah.
You don't say this you don't tell people when I have this issue.
Yeah.
How I grew up is you don't tell what happens inside the house. You know, hey motherfucker, I'm not going to live that way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking live in this tension fucking house with people being a fucking baby when you're fucking 37 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's getting a little personal here.
Sorry,
guys.
I got fucking pissed. But I hate that. I hate that.
Not in my house.
You know what I'm saying? I hate
No,
that.
I know. I know. We've had this conversation a million
Yeah.
times. I know.
I can't
And that
fucking
might not
stand-
even be this person, but it's either that or he's a fucking spoiled bitch.
Yeah, that or spoiled bitch. Yeah.
Because they both have the exact same
Yeah,
reaction.
and
with
I'm
things.
just like, but yeah, that's the way he acted. Like, why kind of thing? Because you're fucking 15, dude, and I'll tell you you're not allowed to come back here.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to beat the fuck out of some teenage girl that's like 13, 14 years old, don't fucking come here. I'm not saying that's what happened, but you're obviously guarding
But you're
this
not
for a
answering.
reason.
Yeah, you're not answering information. That's how I would have fucking done.
Yeah.
I would told him fuck off. See
yeah.
ya.
You're guarding this situation
Yep. I
by
would have told him
giving
fuck
me
off.
the yes sir
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I would have told him fuck
Yeah.
off. Fuck him. The world's crazy.
The world's fucking crazy. We have a fucking a mutual friend. Me more so a friend on you, an acquaintance for me. Guy's awesome though, but was talking about whenever gay marriage became legal, like, oh hell, they're gonna start marrying fucking animals now, and I'm just like, oh my god, like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you say.
Yeah.
Married animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What? Imagine that. A bear is a bear in a fucking dress.
I have
Bear in a wedding dress.
I have an article of a guy that married a fucking dog.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's unfortunately your joke's real.
Fucking-
It's real.
You know what they say though, man?
See the guy who married the sex doll?
No.
There's,
God damn it.
the
Well,
world's crazy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's true. There's real.
but what I was getting at. Now I forgot what I was doing again. I forgot what I was getting at.
Fucking people marrying.
He was wild.
Marrying.
But he was wild. He was wild. Cool as shit. I hope he comes back. Fucking rules.
He probably can come back and hang out with you.
It was wild because, dude, this is how wild it was. I wasn't shocked by that. I was shocked by the opinions.
Yeah. That's what's fucking crazy.
So that's where, like, when I was texting you guys, like,
That's
fucking
where it's
midnight
like,
last night, 1 o'clock, I was like, dude, like, I texted Mike. I was like, dude, this is the craziest situation.
That's so crazy though.
But yeah, that happened last night.
Do you get his number?
Huh?
Nothing.
I get his number. No, but I told him, I was like, dude, next time you come back in here, fuck yeah, this rules.
Hell yeah.
Like, this fucking rule. Because he was telling me crazy shit though. And a lot of his he travels all the time. And he was talking about how he went and got to see like the catacombs and stuff. And he was talking, and like a lot of his opinions on shit were just like, when it comes to this stuff, was like very like, I never thought of it that fucking way. He was talking about how it's wild whenever people go on vacation and they get the resort package and then they never leave the resort. He was like, it's like you're just going to an American hotel somewhere because it's ran. And he's like, dude, if you're going to go out of the country, he's like, go do wild shit.
Yeah, don't stay on base.
Yeah. And I'm like, that fucking makes sense. He's like, man, I know it's scary and shit, but like, if you're going to fucking go.
Go experience, but don't go to Jamaica.
That's what he was
even though
talking
you're
about,
supposed to only stay. They tell you to only stay there because of people getting killed. But but no, fuck that shit. Go.
Yeah.
You're just staying at a Best Western at that point.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, I never thought of it that way. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, it's fucking like. He's like, there's people. He's like, I got friends that they say they're on vacation. They're going to go on vacation and they get the all inclusive resort and they don't leave the fucking campus of the resort. And he was like, He's like, I tell them you didn't go on vacation then.
You don't know. You have a beach.
Yeah, you have.
But how's that beach any different? You know,
it's but like, if he meant like if going to vacation somewhere like crazy, not going like Myrtle Beach.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm agreeing with it. Because if you go to Jamaica, you have the resort and you have a beach.
Sandals.
So you have. I mean,
Sandals.
So you have the resort and you have the beach.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I'm agreeing with him because you have a beach. Now it's no different than going to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
Then you might as well be.
Might as well just go. Just save a lot of money.
That beach, you don't know. You don't realize that beach is in Jamaica. It's the same beach. It's a beach. It's a beach. It's a beach.
I know what you mean. Right. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
Like you go and eat at a fucking resort, fucking diner.
It's the shit
so
that I do.
You're not even getting local food.
That's the shit that they see. As I'm fucking agreed with this guy, that's the shit that I do though. We'll be on tour and there'll be these crazy places that are like strictly there. That's only there. It's their thing and it's fucking known and it's a wild fucking thing. And I'm like, it'd be sick if I just ate at McDonald's.
See, fuck that.
Or a Burger King or something. I'll go get a fucking cheese, or I'll go to a place that's known for something and I'll get just a cheeseburger.
It's fucking terrible.
You know what sounds good? A cheeseburger.
That's so fucking.
You know what sounds really
so
good?
Appalachia.
Some crazy fucking. Yeah, this place is a sushi. Right? They got cheeseburgers.
Yeah, fries.
Hey, they got cheeseburgers here.
Go to a Chinese buffet and getting a fucking frozen pizza.
Dude, they're at the fucking. It's a fucking sushi restaurant where they do the whole process where they wrap it in front of you and you got to eat the one piece at a time. And they get chopsticks and they just slide over a cheeseburger to me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, here you go. Cheeseburger.
Instead of fucking
gray meat and shit, fucking
they squirt fucking sake or whatever, and it's Mountain Dew.
It's fucking High C. It's the fucking High C. It's the last place that has it.
Fucking dumb.
That's me, dude.
Jesus.
Eat a cheeseburger that never leave the van. That's what I do. Never leave the van.
All over the country.
Yeah.
Same experience as your apartment,
dude. Yeah, I'm about to move in the van just so I can just constantly be there. Fucking rules. Never leaving.
Good times. Planet Fitness.
It's wild, dude.
Wherever you work.
Dude, I was telling Amber about this shit, and I'm getting to the point where I think that she thinks I'm lying.
You have to experience some of this shit.
I think she did. Because I'll be like, hey, because last night some girl called in and asked if I had a girlfriend.
It was her.
It was her fucking, yeah.
It was her or one of her friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's my text. The text her 1 o'clock in the morning. Because she was asleep. She had to be at work this morning. I was like, hey, I got 2 crazy stories. Don't let me forget to tell you. And I was like, also, I think I'm a psychic. Because I just told her about how I feel like, because there's been some weird shit going on at work. There's this weird shit going on at work where So there's been weird interactions with women that come into work, but not in like a creepy way, but it's like a reverse creepy way where like it's kind of not creepy, but very like asking me to help show them how to do things that are very obvious how to do, you know what I mean?
Hitting on you.
And so, but I don't take social cues. I don't know how to physically. They don't fucking ring in my fucking head.
Yeah.
So I have no fucking clue. And so I'm just, I show a guy the same shit. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. There's a guy who waves at me like this, and I'm just like, hell yeah, dude. See you later. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Every morning. Hey. He's the,
Hand, one hand clapping to you.
You know, and hell, I don't know. Until I sat back and thought about it, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe it's because I tell him every morning, I hope he has a good morning. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But like,
he's going to ask you how to start.
He's going to call me, do you got a girlfriend?
How do you start the shower?
Yeah. Can you show me how to lather my body?
Now I can get the shower on, but I can't turn it to, I can't get the water won't turn hot. Can you show me while I'm in here?
Yeah. He's like, I think there's something wrong in the bathroom. Could you slow kiss me? Like, what? What? I need you to show me how to use this ab machine, but also show me how to slow kiss in the bathroom. What? Hey, man, you got me for the first part. You tricked me on the first one, but that second one's a little bit.
And he's just like, he's like, well, you didn't see me winking at you for the last 3 weeks, and you're just like, oh no, I thought you were cool.
I do that because my eyes dry. But so a girl calls in, but I told Amber, I was like, I got 2 crazy stories. And so like the 2 stories were, I went and seen her at the coffee shop this morning before I went home, went to sleep after work. And I was telling her about both of them. And she's like, that sounds like the beginning, like a really just like shitty joke. I'm like, I know, dude. I was like, I didn't know if you were going to believe me because I'm afraid that I'm going to keep coming with these stories and you're just going to be like, I'm dating a fucking liar.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking
He's
crazy
just lying
person.
about shit.
He's living in a different reality.
Yeah, like he's literally just making up shit for attention.
Turns out you are?
Yeah.
You don't even work there?
Oh, no.
You go in there and sleep on that fucking...
Yeah. It's all made up bullshit.
Everything.
I wake up, fucking... Everything was just a figment of my imagination. Like, well, fuck.
That didn't make sense because it was a fever dream.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, because like I was worried that like, man, I was like... Because I'm starting to get comfortable, so I'm just telling her crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm afraid she's going to start thinking that I'm literally just saying this shit for attention. Making shit up for attention.
Dude, I have plenty of stories.
I know you do because we see a lot of shit.
Like there's people that don't believe them.
Yeah. People don't believe them.
There's certain stories that I have to show proof.
Yeah.
I have to show proof because it's just like, I know this is crazy.
Yeah. And that's what I was getting at with that when I said earlier about the video thing about that guy. I'm not going to take a picture of this guy because that's invasive and that's but like, it's like I have this story that now people have to just believe it, like the Bible or something. Just believe it.
Yeah, you just got to pass down.
You just got to believe it.
This verbal story you got to pass down from generation to generation.
So this girl calls in at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And she was like, I was like, thanks for calling. Blah blah blah. My name is Josh. How can I help you?
Yeah.
She was like, what's your name? I go, Josh, because my name tag says Richter. It doesn't say Josh, it just says Richter.
Yeah.
Josh. And she was like, oh, okay. She's like, I was in earlier and I just wanted to call and tell you thank you for helping me. I really appreciate it. I thought that was, and I'm like, I don't fucking remember. Don't remember any doing anything. I don't remember. I sent you a couple of TikToks. I remember that.
Yeah.
If you were to call me in and tell me thanks for sending me that TikTok of somebody,
that TikTok.
a bone dog or something.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like I don't. But I was like, oh,
you can't even say if it happened or not.
Yeah, I was like, so in my head, I'm thinking like, I don't know, because a lot of times there's a lot of interactions. You work there.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to you guys as I'm speaking to Cody. Cody knows what I'm talking about because he worked there also at one point in time. But so she called in and she said that, And I was like, yeah, I just came in at 10. I figured it was somebody. She's like, oh no, it was you. I was like, oh, okay. Or whatever she said, you know what I mean? Cause I thought I thought it was a legitimate thing that she called in.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was navigating it to something else. I thought she had legitimately called in, and it was earlier in the night. Cause she said earlier. So it's like, oh, maybe somebody else had helped her, but I would relay the message because it's a part of the thing. You're supposed to do customer service. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'll relay the message. Thanks for calling in, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people call into these places thinking that if something really did good happen or nice happen with the staff, they think that calling in is going to, like, the staff is actually going to, or not the staff, but like the boss is going to give a shit enough to be like,
yeah, absolutely.
hey, the staff, that we actually got somebody good working here. When in reality, the boss don't give a fuck at all.
Yeah, because that's how it's supposed to work. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know exactly what I'm saying.
100%.
So in my head, I'm thinking it's one of those, maybe it's an older woman or something like that maybe they'll give him a nickel raise or something. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, no problem. Thanks. I really do appreciate you calling in. That's cool. And people started coming in. Kenworth people started coming in because we get like 3 waves of Kenworth people. So I'm trying to get off the phone with her because she called the fucking phone, the work phone, and she's like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" So that's where I was like, "Oh, so that's what this was about. It's not actually about."
Here's my question. You said your name was Josh.
Yeah.
But your name tag says Richter.
Yeah.
So how did she know it was the same person?
That's what I was saying. That's why I thought that she was. I thought that.
So how did she even ever find out that you were the same person?
I don't know if she looked me up on the internet. I don't fucking know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Because I thought that, oh well, my name tag says Richter.
Yeah, there's no way of her knowing it's the same person.
So I thought that she maybe thought that, but I was the only one that worked. So here's what I'm thinking. I was the only one. I'm the only one that works my shift, especially this week. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was somebody that came in that I did help because I come in at 10.
Yeah.
And this was at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I did help in some way, or maybe she was fucking there.
She'd almost have to be there because also, how would she know you're the only one working?
Uh-huh.
She doesn't. Right. She had no shifts.
Right. Exactly.
And she doesn't know shifts or the same name because there's no name to put to a face.
Because they were like, and it was like a number that didn't have. It was said like unknown or whatever whenever they called, because it pops up.
Yeah.
So, because there were people in there. That's the thing. There were people in there, and so I was like trying to help people, and I was like, oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. She's like, well, how long you guys been together? A long time. Well, yeah, how long? Like,
are you sure it wasn't going to be like a prank or anything?
Well, here's the thing though. I'm getting at. There's been a couple interactions with people over the past like 3 days. It's 3 separate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that's. I wanted to figure out a way of saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and so this is where I was like, oh, this kind of adds up now.
Kind of makes sense. Also, the same type of people that would call in and be like that.
Yeah. And so she's like, well, are you guys like serious?
Jesus.
And I'm just like, I was like, hey, listen, I was like, I really do appreciate it. I was like, I'm flattered. I was like, I'm glad that I was able to help. I was like, but I can't like talk on company phone like this. I was like, I got to go. I was like, there's people coming in. I really do appreciate it. But, thank you for calling. But I'm going to get off her. She's like, oh, okay. All right. Well.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah,
I hope she listens to this podcast.
It's probably like a supermodel or something.
It's actually somebody.
It's somebody mega rich. Millions and billions of dollars. A princess. Yeah. Just fucking emailing me.
I have a story.
Sorry, Amber.
I have a story about that I can't tell on here, but about Mr. Rich. It's wild, dude. I can't wait. Remind me after this.
All right. But I told Amber, tell me for sure. But I told Amber about it, and I'm just like, I was like, I have this weird intuition. I was like, because I told her yesterday. I was like, I'm getting the vibe. I was like, I'm openly making sure people know that like we're in a relationship, because I'm getting this weird fucking vibe that I'm going to start getting messages from either girls from the past, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how it always happens.
He just wants to brag that he's in a relationship.
See, I knew you were going to fucking say that, because I told her the same thing. I was like, it's not like
big fucking thing to get it out there.
No. I knew you were going to fucking say that, because I told her the same thing. I was like, this sounds like some sort of a weird fucking thing. I was like, but you have to understand how these things work. Girls can sense when a guy that they want nothing to fucking do with,
I've proved it.
yeah, is in a relationship with somebody, even without having it like way out in the open and on social media and stuff like that. And what it is it's some weird sense, and they fucking have it, and they start messaging the guy because they have a feeling that person's not accessible anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was what I was getting at. Was I was telling her, I was like, and I want it to be like known for people that have been in my life in the past that I've known that
Yeah.
follow me on social media or fucking whatever, to, you know, don't fucking be messaging me, because don't fuck up this good thing I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was telling her about that, and she's like, no, I totally get that. I was like, because I don't want this to fuck up. I've been in nothing but shit relationships until this, and I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
And I don't want other people to come in and fucking be messaging me and shit. I want to be respectful, good, you know. I was like, but I have this vibe that girls are going to start fucking trying to talk to me or messaging me. And I was like, so that's why I like, God, it's so fucking stupid, but like, put it like my relationship status on Facebook is that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a fucking idiot saying this shit.
Everybody, Rick does it.
But I told her, I was like, we're in our 30s, and it's like that's something that like kids would do now to relate, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I was like, but the reason why I did that is because I have a feeling that now that I got Facebook back, that people are going to reach out to me from either my past life, people that have seen me at work, people that have found me because they went to school with me, and I haven't had Facebook in fucking 10 years, and that see me finally pop up on social media. So I don't want them to message me. I don't want girls to message me. I don't want fucking, and it fucking happened that night, and I got a fucking call at work.
Ladies, man.
I can't even fucking have a conversation
Ladies,
without.
man,
I'm trying to.
Psychic ladies, man.
This is the psychic pimp. Psychic pimp.
And it's the psychic.
Yeah, the psychic pimp.
The psychic pimp at the local gym.
Psychic pimp. The psychic pimp in purple. Psychic pimp. But dude, like, I kind of freak myself out because it's like, dude, I just talked about this. I just talked about this, and somebody called me at fucking work. Man. Called me at fucking work.
We live in a simulation. You spoke it into existence.
And what I just said to you a second ago, I told her, I was like, no, let me get this out of the way first. We're not talking. You got nothing to be worried about. You got nothing to be worried about. But like, dude, I'm telling you, man. The second, dude, and I was like, it freaked me out because I was like, I just fucking said something about that.
You spoke it into existence, man. It's part of the simulation.
It freaks me out, man.
The simulation.
What time is it?
It's 8:00.
Fuck, I gotta go to work.
Yeah. So
let's hop into this.
Well, I don't know. Are we over an hour now? We're over an hour. So
you just want to hop into it next week then?
Yeah, we've done this about 8 times where we've tried to end on an alien thing, and we never get to it. I think actually the Miami thing is one of those that we tried 8 months ago to get to. And we'll get to it next week. And then next week happens and we don't talk about it at all. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Well, you ruined my story.
I didn't ruin shit. We started talking about aliens and you just like, wait a minute. Chick hitting on me. Let's talk about that.
I'm in my brat summer, dude. I'm having a brat summer.
I texted fucking Katie the other day. I was like, my baby mama. I was like, what the fuck what does brat mean now?
Yeah.
And she
Charlie
said,
XCX.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
Back.
I'm having
like,
a brat summer.
I'm fucking old. What is this brat? So is brat a good thing now?
Yeah. She put out a fucking album.
Yeah, but
it's rave music. Okay, so
I mean, no, I know all about it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that's weird to me.
People
we gotta go. But
people are using it as you're going to just be a whore. I'm having a brat summer.
But Charlie, like XCX or whatever, everybody's pretending it's like some, 20-year-old chick. She's like 35 or something.
She's been around for fucking ever.
She's been around forever. Mm-hmm. So for a bunch of like 20-year-olds to be like, oh, you're like, that's weird, guys.
I'm having a brat summer.
That's strange.
Yeah, I'm having a brat summer.
That's fucking
lime
strange.
Green.
I mean, it's great fucking marketing for her album.
Super good.
So nothing against her.
I haven't listened to it. Heard it's actually good.
Music.
I don't either, but heard it's actually good, right? Yeah. I don't like it either. I can't help but to like her though.
Yeah, I mean,
She seems like
she's
she
been around
doesn't
since
give
MySpace.
a fuck.
She's been around since MySpace. I'll give it to her. But guys,
Cody's having a brat summer.
sweaty summer or fucking sweat my ass off.
Brat. You start telling
Brat
people.
summer.
Brat. I'm having a brat summer.
Yeah, sweaty brat summer.
It's my dirty brat
Sweaty
summer.
brat summer.
It's my dirty brat summer. It's my dirty brat summer.
Oh, this podcast is so fucking stupid. Any of you that listen like every week, I'm sorry. You guys are not.
Hey, stop listening to it or assassinate me. One or the other.
There's
Pick
something
one.
wrong if you guys keep coming back and listening.
Fucking kill me or don't listen. Shut up.
All right.
All right, man. I gotta go home and take my antidepressants before work, so I gotta do that. I can tell it's wearing off because I'm just fucking going off the rails right now. I'm feeling zaps and shit in my brain. I'm getting zapped,
You're
dude.
probably just getting electrocuted by the headphones.
Probably. That's what every time I speak of it, the fuck it. I'm having a brat summer, dude. Zap summer. All right. Well, I guess thank you guys for listening. But thank you guys for hanging out and listening, man. I don't know what number we're at, but
80 something.
80 something. But as soon as we get to 100 is the big jam.
The 100 may be on a fucking special night, so we'll see. I had to go redo the math.
Yeah.
It very well could happen on a certain event in town.
Really?
Could be there.
Really?
Yeah, it could potentially be. I got.
That's a good idea. If not, let's crank them out.
We can make it work.
Yeah, we can make it happen. Yeah, we'll double up. Fuck it.
Yeah, the live one. Well, yeah, that could happen.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
That's a good idea. That's a real good idea. I never fucking thought of that.
It's about to sit right there.
We'll talk about that at the end. Thank you guys for fucking listening, though. My name is Josh Richter.
Cody Deddy.
See you later.
See ya.